How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of Fox Farm up in this piece in the form of their India Pale Ale Swale. Yeah. This is a 6.4% IPA, and it comes courtesy of my boy, Steven. Thank you very much, homie. Dropped off a big box of beers, and by dropped, I mean mailed. A lot of Fox Farm in there. Tell you what, going in this one a little bit biased, because as of late, Fox Farm can do no wrong in my eyes. And this might be my favorite beer of theirs of all time. I'm guessing at that because while this is a hazy, it's pretty clear. So it's their version of an unfiltered India Pale Ale. So I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit more traditional and just an unfiltered version of that. Label-wise, I dig their kind of cross pattern and their kind of art design. I've always dug it. Man, that looks like summer in a glass. It really does. I mean, vibrant yellow in color, nice, tight, compact, just off-weight head. I mean, this looks more like Saison than hazy. Let's get a nose. It's summer in a glass, man. It's citrus, grapefruit, pineapple, summer in a glass, man. It is just vibrant and pretty, and it feels like I'm underneath a nice, bright, cool spring day. I want to say spring day because I don't want it to be as brutal hot as it is right now, but it is summer in a glass, essentially. There's a soft green bittering. More like a slightly weedy kind of green bittering on the other things, nothing too crazy. Almost a little touch of that little mentholyptus minty thing I get every now and then. And what smells more like a kind of crisp Pilsner kind of body more than anything else. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's good. That's good. It is really an old school East Coast IPA with new school sensibilities. It's not super vibrant. It's not super aggressive. Let's put it this way. I really enjoy it. It's not my favorite Fox Farm beer I've ever had, but it's not the worst, and the worst one is way better than most people's best, so take that for what it's worth. It is really kind of, it reminds me of somebody, and I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Maine Brewing's IPAs. And that it's not meant to be heavy, it's not meant to be creamy, it's not meant to be fluffy or turbid. There's no density to it. It's crisp, it's clean. Like I said, it's more of a kind of Pilsner-esque kind of body to it, more than anything else. But it is an IPA through and through. There's a nice sweet malt sweetness to it. Comes off a bit sweeter than a Pilsner and stuff like that. It's more the cleanliness I'm talking about. There's a nice bittering component to it, too, that does kind of lean a little bit into the old school. A little bit soft West Coasty vibes in there, but it is really East Coast through and through. There's a nice citrus pineapple component to it. And it is really crisp, and it finishes relatively clean. Makes you kind of want to go back for more. I mean, this is the stuff that you really want to drink in a summer day. I mean, it is what it is, and it does it perfectly. Like I said, it's not even my favorite Fox Farm hazy, and it's barely a hazy, but IPA. But it's such a fun and cool change of pace that it's really hard for me to just not love the shit out of it. I mean, this is drinking beer. This is what. So there's some beers that are like meant to have this deep, meaningful conversation about, and then there's beers you just drink and you don't worry about the beer. This is kind of that jack of all trades that does both. This beer is the beer that is, I don't want to say small, but timid enough to not be the center of conversation, but pretty and unique enough to be it if you want it to be, if that makes any sense. Delicious. It's Fox Farm. Listen, at this point, if I had one of the beers and it sucked, I'd be absolutely beyond crazy. I'd be like, what's going on? This can't be true. Everything they have thrown out there knocks it out of the park. And once this whole COVID thing goes down and over and it's safe again, I am making a beeline for this fucking brewery because quickly becoming my favorite brewery in the country. Oh, hands down. Anyway, yeah. Thank you very much, Steven. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. It's in the conversation. Again, it's not going to be about Rushmore status for me, but it's just, it's not so much that it's knee-jerk the best. It's one of the more pretty well done, multi-layered. The way it's constructed isn't sophomoric. There's depth to it. There's characteristics to it that you don't get in a lot of new school hazy. So it's kind of like, again, an old school East with a lot of new school sensibilities. Very, very awesome beer. Value and availability. Fox Farm, brewery only. No idea on the price. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. Yeah. If you like beer. If you like IPAs. if you like beer. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little hazy right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.